All right, we are at the HYX 16th World Wushu Championships, and
Yes.
I'm here with...
Yeah, what's up? My name is Seth Adams.
And how do you like it so far?
It has been incredibly cool. The action is nonstop. The fights have been back to back to back to back, just amazing fights. What's crazy to me is that the fighters can keep the same tempo day after day after day, and even if it starts to slow down, the technicality just amps up. There's never like a lack of enthusiasm for the fighters. It's pretty cool to see.
Now, have you seen Wushu stand up before?
No, not in person. I've seen like clips online, but this is my first event that I've been to.
What types of meta game plans or techniques stick out to you in the sport?
Definitely the takedowns, the kicks as the entries. So a lot of people are throwing kicks as they move in, and then they'll use that as a clinch. They'll score points on their way in, and then once they get there, they'll try and get a takedown and go with it. But then what's crazy is that that's also the meta to the other guy is catching those kicks and taking them down. The whole thing is like so high level. Watching them process that and then watching the coaches communicate the points has been insane.
Did you also get to witness the Taolu competition?
I did see a little bit of the Taolu.
What are your thoughts on that?
It doesn't make sense that you can go from that high up to that low, that fast, and then just like have such a hard stop. You know what I mean? And then they just look cool. I'm pretty jealous for sure.
Now, you also had the opportunity to be a guest commentator with Mark Lorenzo
Yes.
and Max Chen, one of our previous USA bronze medalists at the World Wushu Championships.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
I definitely got carried through it, which is perfect. but it was a great time. You could tell the level of knowledge that they had. They were incredibly fun to work with in the first place, but then the knowledge that they had really resonated, and you could kind of feel it. I had lots of questions, and they had lots of answers, which was awesome.
What are your overall impressions of Wushu competition overall?
There's not enough people here. Like it's insane how fun it is, how nonstop it is. There's no real breaks. There's no like big having to wait like a long time for a fight. There's no fights that are dull. The whole thing's been incredibly fun. It's well put together. The fighters are obviously incredibly enthused. They're amateurs. These guys are amateurs. So the fact that they're here means they have to want it so much, and I think that comes out in the fights. People should be here more.
Last question.
Okay.
You are very notorious for criticizing in Japanese the yokogeri kyagi, or
The side kick?
Yes. What
Side kicks don't work.
In Chinese, we call it 侧踹腿. Even though you say side kicks don't work, what are your impressions of the side kicks you've seen in Wushu right now?
I'm gonna let you in on a little something. That's a meme. I love side kicks. The side kicks to the face, especially Mexico today, landed some nasty side kicks to the face. It's cool because it's a kick that is very powerful. It lands really hard, and the way that the foot is oriented, it's kind of hard to catch. You can slip that knee right out really quick. It's been used well, and from stances that it shouldn't make sense that they come from, but they have anyway. It's been really fun to watch.
All right. Do you plan to ever come back?
Oh yeah, 100%.
All right.
Yeah. What? Yes.
Yeah, I remember you did this really funny video where you tried out Wushu Taolu. What do you think after watching it high level here? Your experience trying it back then.
I didn't know we were allowed to jump that high. That's the only reason I had such a hard time, is because I thought there was like a height gap. Like you're only allowed to jump up to here. That's probably why I had such a hard time. That and like how hard it is.
All right, well, thank you so much. We hope you continue
Of course.
to cover Wushu and Sanda.
Yes, absolutely.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.